Buddy, I want to show you my book haul from today that I got from the Book Cellar. Got this. It's called Black Elk Speaks, and it's pretty unfortunate because the Native American section at the Book Cellar is pretty small, but this is one I happened to notice when I was there. I wish I could have bought all of them. I've got some store credit for there, but this is the only one I really felt like getting the most. O six powers of the world, hear me in my sorrow, for I may never call again. Oh, make my people live. In 1931, an old man standing on Harney Mountain raised his arms and spoke those words to the empty sky. His name was Black Elk, warrior and medicine man of the Oglala Sioux. I hope I pronounced that right. If I didn't, please correct me. From the battle of the Little Bighorn, which he witnessed as a boy of 13, to the last terrible massacre of the Indians at Wounded Knee, Black Elk lived the life of the Plains Indian and saw the death of his people. In this book he tells, as no man can ever tell it again, his vision of the meaning of life on this planet, as it was for the Indian of the Western Plains, as it might be for all men. And illustrated with 16 pages of Indian paintings in black and white and in full color, which they have in the middle. Here. I mean, it seems like a pretty interesting book. Historic book anyway, very personal story. Put that off to the side. Got this book, The Book of Survival by Anthony Greenbank. Covers almost every kind of accident or episode which can maroon, engulf, injure, mutilate, immobilize, imperil, endanger, or threaten anyone on this earth. Large doses of common sense. Supreme Court Justice William O. Douglas. Now, obviously, this book has a little bit of age on it, but who cares? It seemed pretty interesting to me, especially when it comes to the idea of going off-grid or anything like that. This book, I left the stickers on here to show you how cheap they were, but Yoel Gibbons, Beachcomber's Handbook. Take a second to read over this. If you need to pause the video to do so, go ahead. And the fourth book I bought, which was probably the one I'm most pleased to have found, the Mother Earth News Handbook of Homemade Power, Alternative Energy Sources that you can put to use now. This book is obviously pretty old. I mean, they've probably had a couple updated versions or added volumes to it. Heat your home with the sun. Use the wind to make electricity. Power a shop, house, or farm with a water wheel. Run natural gas appliances, even your car, on methane that you can produce yourself. Cook on a wood-burning stove. Yes, these are the answers to the energy crisis, and this book tells you how to make them work for you. The Mother Earth News Special Edition. And from what I can see on this video, me looking at my phone here, you can read the text in decent form by looking at it. If you want to pause the video to look at it, read it, and go ahead. But I was pretty stoked to find these books today. And the Handbook of Homemade Power is something that I'm going to be reading over here over the next few days. And majorically, especially on breaks at work, free time over the weekend. You know how weekends are sometimes. You think, yeah, I got all this free time, and then it's like comes down to it, and it's like you get like 30 minutes a day relaxation when you're not sleeping. So anyway, those are the books I got, and I am pleased with them.